thing, Universal, if you're listening to this, which you probably aren't, but if you are listening to this, do me a favor, keep it old school, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you let all these millennial supplement companies do their thing with their crazy stems. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
100%
like,
agree.
I love it.
Welcome to PricePlow.
All right, Mike, what we got, man? What we got here?
Animal Fury.
Hell yeah, man.
Ready to get furious here?
Dude, yeah, so this is a cool product. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, you know, actually, you know what? Okay, to be fair, we've been giving Animal, like, positive reviews, too, because, like, out the gate, I think in some of my older reviews, Ian and I have said, we're like, they got this kind of, like, douchey demographic, you know? Like, it's very, like, animal bodybuilder, like,
Whatever, I mean, looks just like an animal guy.
I know, and he does look just like that. Like, so we were kind of, I feel like we were clowning, and that's terrible. I like to joke about the bros. But, man, dude, they have been around forever, and they've done a good job, man. I mean, actually, their mass gainer was one of my favorite, like, reviews.
They went like 30 pounds of that stuff.
Dude, yeah, they did a great job. So this is cool. This is a no bullshit thing right here, and I like that, man.
And so, yeah, what I was just telling you earlier is that Animal Pak's been around for like almost 30 years now. It's 2017 now. And so they do have, their demographic has obviously gotten a little bit older over the years.
They're as old as me?
Yeah.
I'm 31.
Yeah,
dude. That's
damn.
crazy.
Dude, yeah. Dude, they've been making Animal Paks forever. So they wanted a pretty aggressive pre-workout that has trusted ingredients that their demographic can get a little bit aggressive with, but not any of the questionable stuff that has a little bit less research to it. This is all like, there's studies behind every ingredient here. So you have 350 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah.
You have the energy, but there's none of these.
That's a good dose of caffeine. That is a solid dose of caffeine, man.
Right, yeah.
So.
I mean, you're getting into the area where there's like legitimate strength increases coming from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no DMAA, DMHA, none of that kind of stuff. And so we have a blog post about it, and the guys from Universal Nutrition who make Animal Pak and Animal Fury and all that, they gave us a very nice quote. So you should check out the blog post, what they said. They just wanted, basically we call it a straight shooter's pre-workout.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be messing around, you just want the proven trusted stuff. 6 grams of citrulline malate, 5 grams of branched chains, 2 grams of beta-alanine, so not too much for like your face is going to tingle off.
And I didn't get a lot of that. I've taken this a few times, guys, and I can tell you I didn't get a ton of like face itching off, which is really good for me. So, and I honestly was taking this. I'm enjoying the energy BCAAs. Like that's something that I'm really enjoying right now. But I'll be honest with you, I was taking this product actually more out of an energy supplement than I was the BCAAs. It just is convenient to me to also have the BCAA alongside of it. So I'm with that, you know, like I tell you, this actually reminds me of, so one of our best selling things here at the gym, at FTA Gym, is Bang energy drink. And VPX is kind of notorious for making that 300 to 350 milligram of caffeine serving like just right. And this is kind of alongside that. I feel like Universal's doing the same thing here, is that 350 milligram of caffeine, which for stem junkies like me is like, fuck yeah. And then on top of that, I've got the BCAAs, so like I feel good on my diet and trying to lift for gains, you know? So works out in my benefit, you know?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, and then the only other ingredient I didn't mention was a gram of tyrosine for focus, and boom, that's it. Straight shooters pre-workout. So if you're like watching our channel and you're like, oh, these guys are all like doing all these crazy other stimulants, I don't want to get involved in that. Yeah. I'm just more conservative, or I'm too old, or I just don't want it, I don't like it. Animal Fury is a great option here. I'm gonna take a quick taste of the, this is the sour green apple.
Know, it's like Mike said, man, these old dudes like Mike, you know, that are out there that have been lifting. The old dudes like Mike that have been lifting forever, man. You guys, look, you came up on the caffeine stems. You know, it's basic stuff with these guys, you know, the old, you know, iron junkies. And so these exotic stems, the DMHA, the DMAA, these exotic stems, the nootropics, like all this stuff's hitting that all the kids are into now, and all the young guys, the YouTube celebs, right? But if you're not a millennial and you're not doing that, then hey, like this is back to the old school grit, man. And that's Animal's marketing, like dude.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why this product is perfect for the demographic, and so it sounds like you've been having a good time with it. Unfortunately, it's got blue #1 in that flavor for me, so I'm allergic to that. I'm not going to take much of a sip, but that green apple flavor was really good.
It was good, right?
I could drink a whole thing of that, no problem.
Yeah, dude, the green apple was on point. It's pretty strong, so I would recommend it if you don't want like a candy taste to water it down, which, you know, pros and cons to that, because like some of the times I was like, dude, I want to get my 350 caffeine like now, but I had to like take a tart, if I want to take a shot or something of it, it was going to be really tart. Or I could water it down in almost like a jug of water. It's just going to take me a minute to kind of slowly get that caffeine.
Yeah.
So pros and cons there, but the flavor's on point, man. Like, it's good. It will stain green though too, so that's something to think about.
My shaker's going to be green now?
Yeah.
My perfectly clean shaker.
He's got one shaker that he brings that has got, like, I don't know.
It's going to fall apart someday or whatever.
Yeah.
Things just like blend with colors. Anyway, PricePlow.com/universals, where we have all the Universal Nutrition stuff. But we have the blog post we'll link you to for the Animal Fury blog post. And that's where you can read about the ingredients and get the quote from Universal Nutrition, see why they launched this product. And it's at first, it's only being sold at bodybuilding.com, but eventually we're going to be beating those prices down once they get out of like whatever exclusive agreement they have or however it works. Yeah. And then that's when our coupons start taking effect and everything.
Yeah.
So.
And here's the thing, Universal, if you're listening to this, which you probably aren't, but if you are listening to this, do me a favor, keep it old school, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you let all these millennial supplement companies do their thing with their crazy stems. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
100% agreed.
I love it. Awesome.
All right. Thanks, CJ. That was a good one.